Hello kindred longevity lifestyle designers. This is Martin-Kilgour here with Secrets of Longevity in Humans.com. In previous videos I've spoken about tonic herbs or adaptogenic herbs and how they are the cream of the crop of all the different herbal systems in the world. These are the herbs that are meant to bolster and strengthen and tonify all the systems of the body, and they don't have, or very rarely have, negative side effects, and you can take them continuously without fear arising. Now, if you want a more precise definition and as well as reasons why you might want to take or bring adaptogenic herbs into your life, please check out some of my past videos on adaptogenic herbs. I also have various videos on specific herbs themselves, but I have a series of 2 videos, part 1 and part 2, on adaptogenic herbs, and you can find those either by searching them on YouTube or by clicking through on the article in the top right hand corner there in the info box, and you can go to the article on adaptogenic herbs, and at the bottom of that page I have those videos posted on my website. Now, in Chinese herbalism, they have a specific way of viewing these superior or tonic herbs. And this system, this way that they view them, can be applied to the other herbal systems around the world, either as the system itself in terms of Chinese language, or some of the other systems have their own language, but they are more or less very similar. So this system is known as the 3 treasures. Now these 3 treasures are known as Jing, Qi, and Shen, and these actually have locations in the body in terms of where those energies concentrate most. And this is partly taken from Qigong type practices in China. The herbal system actually in China tends to focus more on the lower herbs from the general and inferior categories. So they actually use a 5-element system similar to Western, old pagan Western herbalism, the 5 elements, and these would be not as easily understood by the layperson. So the three treasures is a much simpler way to think about things, instead of getting complicated into these 5 different energies that have crossway actions, and it's actually a study in and of itself, and that's what you do to become a Chinese doctor. But for the layperson using very safe tonic herbalism and herbals, it's ideal to just use the 3 treasure system, as it makes the most sense. So those 3 energies that I was talking about, the Jing energy, which is the foundational essence energy, is located in the lower abdomen in this area. It's often called the Danshan or Hara in Asian systems. The Qi, or the second energy, is in the central part of the chest, a little lower than the heart actually. It's sort of around the depression in the chest there, around the xiphoid process, under the sternum. Then Shen is located in the head, and it's associated with the pineal gland. Now, as I was saying, other systems in the world also use these 3 treasures, but they call them other things. So, for example, in Ayurvedic medicine, they have the Tridosha, and the equivalence to that would be Jing would be like Kapha, which is, again, a foundational, watery, cooling energy. Then there's Vata, which is similar to Qi, and Pitta, which is similar to Shen in the head. And then they also have other names which some people use too, which is Ojas, Prana, and Tejas. And these are more spiritual, less used for herbalism itself, but more used by yogis describing different energy systems in the body. So Ojas is likened to Soma, which is the divine essence made physical in the body. So this is the fluids, the minerals, everything that holds and is moist and binds the body together. The next level is Prana, and a lot of people are aware that this is the synonym for Qi in Vedic terms. And then the next level is Tejas, which is likened to fire, Pitta, and Shen. So the Jing energy, that core foundational strength upon which all our health is built upon, can be likened to the wax of a candle. So you must have the wax and body of a candle for there to be a candle. So the greater or longer the candle, or thicker and bigger the candle is in terms of the body, the longer and more steadily it's going to burn. The term burning a candle at both ends is very synonymous with abusing the Jing energy, or the ojas energy, which is that, again, that core foundational energy, which, when it becomes completely depleted, that is, in Chinese terms, that's when our life ends, is when we no longer have this energy to use for all aspects of our health. Now, the Jing energy is said to be concentrated in the kidneys. Some people find that odd to think about the kidneys. It doesn't seem like that significant of an organ. Now, because in Western medical terms, we know that if you remove a kidney, you can still live. If you take both kidneys away, you can live if you still have dialysis. So people don't think of it as vital as the brain or the heart, but in Chinese terms, the term kidney is with a capital K, and it signifies the organ system, which includes the bladder, the endocrine system, specifically the adrenals that sit atop the kidneys, and the Jing energy is actually said to be concentrated within, so yes, the kidneys themselves, the adrenals, like I mentioned, the bladder, the bones, the bone marrow, and the bone marrow is very key to having a long and healthy life. It's basically the seat of your immune system. The genitals and gonads, the ears and hearing, the sense of hearing, the DNA itself, so your genetic predispositions as well as your genetic fortitude or your constitution, that is the essence of your Jing energy. And that is perhaps the most crucial aspect of Jing, is the genetic potential that you're born with, and which you can build upon or which you can destroy in your life depending on how you use or conserve your Jing energy. And then also the liver would, and gallbladder would fall under the category of where Jing is stored, because the health of the liver is very synonymous with the Jing energy. So that includes the liver and gallbladder, like I just mentioned, as well as the hair and nail growth, the ligaments, tendons. And so you get the idea that Jing signifies the foundation. It's the things that hold everything together, such as the tendons, ligaments, and bones. So it's upon this that all the other structures of the body are built upon,